Welcome to Josh's All Sports Corner, and thank you so much for tuning in. This is my first YouTube video on this channel, and I'm just really excited to get started. I'm super passionate about sports, and if you're a fan of sports, whether it's the NFL, the NBA, or soccer, or even some of your local teams like minor league teams, well, you're in the right place. Now, let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm a huge fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. I know right now they get a lot of hate because if they win and win and win, all they do is win. But who doesn't love the feeling when we win it all? You see, as Chiefs fans, we're so passionate about what we're watching on the field. And it's just really cool to see what they've been doing for these past 3 years. Third Super Bowl in a row, never been done. Only 3 teams, back-to-back champions, have made it to the AFC Championship game. Guys, let me pause real quick. I actually misspoke here. I said only 3 teams have been back to the AFC Championship game after going back-to-back in their previous seasons. It's not just AFC. It's both AFC and NFC total. So here's the list. These 3 teams lost in the championship game, but the Chiefs made history by actually winning the championship game and making the Super Bowl. And none have made it past through to the Super Bowl. So their win against the Bills was history. But let's not talk about that right now. Everyone says things about the refs, but I just love the Chiefs. Been a fan of them since I was 12 years old. And so I just love watching them play. Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy right now going off. Really awesome. They've been through highs, lows, and everything in between. And I still keep watching. You know, got to be a faithful fan. Got to be faithful.
Mahomes steps up, throws, and he got it! Touchdown!
About those Chiefs, baby. We going for that 3-peat. Huge NBA fan. I really love the Los Angeles Lakers.
9th of the season. Works on Cornette. Shot clock at 4. Tries in!
My parents came from LA, originally from El Salvador. So, I just love watching the Lakers play, watching LeBron. And basketball has always been a fun sport for me. I also got to give a shout out to the Los Angeles Kings. You know, parents being from California, that's how I've always felt that connection to the team. Shout out to the sis for getting me this for Christmas. I love it. It's a baseball style jersey for a hockey team. Anytime a game is on, it's always entertaining. So I don't know all the ins and outs of hockey, but I have mad respect for the LA Kings, and I'm always showing them support. I also really love the Royals, KC Royals, KC fan, KC Chiefs, KC Royals, Sporting KC, the soccer team. I love watching them too. Baseball, I try to keep up with it, but there's just so many games in a season. So I always still try to tune in and see how they're doing. I also got to give a huge shout out to the U.S. men's national soccer team. As much as I love watching soccer, or football, if you want to say that, from all over the world, there's something extra special about watching the USA play. Watching them play always gets me hyped, whether it's the World Cup or the qualifiers or the Nations League or the CONCACAF Gold Cup. They may not always win it all, but the passion and fight they bring is always something I can get behind. Since I have family roots in El Salvador, I also try to see how their men's national soccer team is also doing. Anytime a game is on, I'm also going to be watching and supporting. I love this jersey. This jersey is actually my late grandpa's jersey. And I love it, the mix between the U.S. and El Salvador. Vamos, El Salvador, salvadoreño hasta el final. Really big fan of Manchester United.
Face to face with Mikolenko. Dalot joining in from fullback. Dalot for Garnacho! Oh, wow! Oh, wow!
And I've been watching them forever as well. Really love watching them play. I'm just a really big soccer fan. So whatever it is, the Premier League, whether it's the Bundesliga, La Liga. I try to watch it all. Champions League, everything. So go Man United. Like I said, I mentioned the Bundesliga. So huge fan of Dortmund. Ever since Haaland was on the team, I've been a huge fan of them. I've been watching them for a long time. So it was a little sad to watch him leave to go to play for Manchester City. But look at now, they've won some trophies. So, I'm happy for him. I'll still always support Haaland. But, on Dortmund, he scored many goals. I think one time it was like 30 goals in a season one time. Amazing. He's crazy. He's always in that box and he's going to score. They are a team in, like I said, the Bundesliga. So that is a top league in Germany. But it's not just about the big leagues for me. I also love supporting our local teams here in Wichita, Kansas, like the Wichita Thunder, minor league hockey team, the Wichita Wings, which is an arena soccer team, and also the Wichita Wind Surge. Baseball is something I try to follow, especially the Kansas City Royals, but I don't know a whole lot about baseball, but when things are going on, I'll be sure to talk about it. Minor league or not, these teams have heart, and I'm all about showing them support. So, what can you expect from this channel? Well, I'm going to be breaking down games, just analyzing players, just pretty much giving my opinion on everything. And whether it's a close game or not, a wild play, whatever it is, just some good old-fashioned fan energy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find it here. I just love talking about sports no matter what it is. No matter what it is. So, as I said, I'm just going to be diving into a lot of content on the teams that I support, that I love. Breaking down the latest NFL games, NBA games, or looking at the top soccer matchups. Even checking in on the Wichita teams here throughout the season. I just love to always keep up with what's going on. Support your teams. If you're a fan, why would you not support them? And me as a fan, I just love to always look how they're doing. You never hope for them to lose. Even if you know that it's going to be a game that is probably not going to go our way, you got to support. Or else, are you really a fan? If you're into all that, you're going to love it here. I'm here to bring you along for the ride. I know some of us don't have a lot of time to really be looking at what's going on with our favorite teams. But if you're a fan of the teams that I've mentioned, definitely subscribe and keep tuned. I'm going to talk about everything, how they're going through every season, throughout the games, and just looking at the scores. I'm not an expert on everything. Wasn't a huge athlete. I'm not going to say that I was going to the big leagues or anything like that. But as a fan, what I'm watching, I love it. I'm passionate about it, and I'm going to talk about it and just give my opinion, my take on everything, whether I was a player or not, or super experienced or not. I just want to talk about it and talk about it with you guys. And I think that's going to be really great and really fun. So thank you so much if you're subscribed. I appreciate it. I can't really wait to share my sports passion with all of you. So let's get started. I'm Josh, and this is Josh's All Sports Corner. Yo. Before you go, let me just recap all the teams that I'm going to be covering and supporting. It's going to be the KC Chiefs, the Royals, the Lakers, the Kings, Manchester United, Dortmund, the U.S. men's national soccer team, and El Salvador. And as far as for our local teams here in Wichita, it's going to be the Wings, the Windsurge, the Thunder, and Shockers basketball. Go WSU. Okay, now your new favorite place for everything sports. So, see you in the next video.